China to the rescue. This delivery of Sinopharm vaccines to Sierra Leone has China stamped all over it, literally. In fact, a report looking at China's global media strategy says coronavirus has been a boon for Beijing. Having already laid the framework through methods like content sharing agreements and journalist outreach programs, the pandemic has been a golden opportunity to show off its positive attributes.
We're seeing it trying to prevent coverage, negative coverage of Hong Kong, of human rights atrocities, but also trying to push these positive narratives of it as an economic powerhouse, of it as a global leader, in particular in COVID-19, of it as the saviour of many countries during the pandemic. And this sort of double-pronged strategy that's approaching, journalism unions, journalists themselves, digital infrastructure.
When rich countries were squabbling over vaccines, Beijing was sending its own domestically made shots to places that would otherwise have missed out. From Harare to Vientiane, people were lining up to thank China. The International Federation of Journalists says this charm offensive has worked, with recipient nations more likely to report positive China-related news. And as the number of foreign reporters in the country dwindles, unable to get visas or even physically removed, it says Beijing is filling the void.
这个世界本来就是
The world is a diverse and colourful place. In the media sector, instead of only having CNN and BBC, countries should all have their own voices. China should have and deserves a place in the international media landscape.
While there is pushback, the report says many countries underestimate China's impact on their media systems, though others believe it still has further to go.
The Chinese government now feels more powerful and more confident under Xi Jinping's leadership. It's sick of China being portrayed in a negative way in Western media. So that's why Chinese government has tried hard, to push its message, to expand its soft power. But the political baggage of the authoritarian state weighs down on China's ambition to go global, to tell its story well.
As far as China is concerned, there's only space for one story when it comes to Chinese state media. It's one voice, one story.
Leaving little room for anyone else to make themselves heard. Andrea Nierhoff, ABC News.